Okay, we can't continue to talk about summer silliness and summer fun without discussing a very key, important part of any summer event: ice cream. I love ice cream. Chocolate soft serve is one of my very favorites. Let's paint some ice cream today. We'll start with a little wet on wet in the cone and drop in a little dilute mix of yellow ochre with a tiny bit of burnt sienna. And repeating the same kind of process, we're going to wet each section of the ice cream and then drop in our lovely blend of Van Dyke Brown and burnt umber and let the water kind of do a lot of the work for us. As we wet down each section and you move the color around a little bit, you're going to keep the warmer burnt umber towards the middle and the darker Van Dyke Brown around the edges just to give it that little bit of depth. And to keep the sections from blending together, you're going to alternate each section and let them dry in between. We'll add some details to our cone with a slightly darker shade of the yellow ochre and burnt sienna mix that we had going earlier and make some little crisscross there to make it look delicious. Yeah, and again for our last section, you wet it down, you drop in your nice color and keep the darker one around the edges, and we'll let that dry too. So again, going in with our darker shade of yellow ochre and burnt sienna, we're going to crisp up those edges of that cone just to add that little bit more interest. Now with a nice creamy mix of that Van Dyke brown, we're going to create that nice deep, delicious chocolatey edge to make the little layers of our ice cream stand out. And with a little dilute mixture of moon glow, we're going to add some shadow to our cone to keep it from looking flat. And then we'll end it off with a delicious chocolatey splat. I hope you enjoyed our chocolatey and delicious 5-minute fresh fix. And I can't wait to paint with you again. I hope you'll consider liking and subscribing to my channel because I would love to paint with you some more. Bye.